That's y'all's choice. I'm going to let you make that. I can't force you to make it, and I'm not telling you I think that's what you should do. You're his mom. You should clearly figure out what's in his best interest. No trouble with that.
I want to know, can I bring my mom come here?
It's not that I don't want her in here. It's kind of a tight space, and it's not, it's easier if there's not so many people yelling at him.
Ain't nobody yelling at him. We just trying to get the truth out of him.
I understand that.
And I know that's who's going to get it out of him, my mom.
Are you going to tell her the truth? Okay.
You ain't got no other choice. Sure don't.
Let me go get
my... You're ready to get smoked up the road. You, boy.
Don't hit him, okay?
At this point, detectives are unable to get any useful information out of Sharon as his mother continues to berate him. This is why they return after a short break, and this time bring in Sharon's grandmother.
I know you didn't want to tell.
All right.
Have you built a successful business, but you're still struggling staying connected to God and your family? There's a solution that...
As many as I could grab at one time with all the stuff that I've shown to him. He openly admits. Tell him how you got the gun to begin with.
Where'd you get a gun from?
I got it from Dale. Well,
follower. Ronnie, you don't know you 12. You following these boys, you don't even know them. No of them, no nothing about them. You don't even know where they live at.
What do you think, Grandma?
I know I wouldn't be in this predicament.
At all, because I wouldn't told on them.
You reported them, but y'all reported them.
I did.
Yes, ma'am.
And then she called
Yes, ma'am.
back, because trying to help us like, they ain't going to go by what, but they listened to me and they came, and we both put out a report.
Yeah, y'all definitely, he was definitely not with y'all on this incident, okay? No one is disputing that this is them. No one is disputing that these two are at the scene of this man being killed. And make no mistake, I hate seeing anybody's life go down the tubes, okay? But I also have an obligation to the man's family. And I have to do right by them. And doing right by them is making all of you understand this little part here, it's not going to go. Initially, he told me that the reason he ran down the alley is the rats back here. There are certain details to keep someone...
Your whole life is...
Yep.
And here's where I left. Here's where I left. I asked him...
And being as though you was at the scene, you like, you
yeah.
did.
Well,
if you didn't, if you missed, you should have shot him, because that's what you're getting ready to get charged with.
And here's where I was at.
Murder.
Here's where I was
you
at.
can make your time, boy.
Here's where I was at, ladies. This is where I left off, and maybe we can clarify this from here. I asked Sharon if he fired once, and he says, I said, well, how'd Daryl get the gun? Well, I gave it to him so he could fire it once. Okay, I know and you know, that's red flag. Alright, so if that's the case, and he fired the second time, let's put that aside. The time you fired, what gave you the right to fire at someone that's lunging at someone
Else.
that's plenty big enough, because we established that Daryl could have, this is a 50-plus-year-old man. He's a homeless man. Let me help you. He had gotten out of the hospital 2 days before this. He has all sorts of problems, and he walks with a walker.
That man don't got no.
okay. Every time I see him, he never walking with a walker.
And you know what else he is?
To be honest, I really don't care.
Chronic alcoholic. He's a chronic alcoholic that doesn't. He is a
racist.
He is. I've heard
man,
that.
every time you can ask him, you ask Whitmer, you can ask the other bitches. Every time you see him, he never want to walk. He walking straight.
So, okay, but again, let me ask you this to clarify to me: what do you think your reason for being able to shoot at him when he was, as you put it, lunging at Daryl? What was your justification for doing that?
And then down over than you. Why did you?
Hold on. It was what?
A warning shot. Like,
it was a warning shot. Okay. How do you know the one you shot didn't shoot the man?
because he was still up.
According to you, the same person that says back here, you walked and you didn't.
Myself, with my own eyes, when Dale shot him.
But you were back here. You can't see up here. It's a building. You can't see through the building.
It's really not. You got that whole side right there because the back of the Chinese store is right there and the trash can is right there. You said the man was on right there. The man was in the street.
What street?
And the man was in the street.
What street?
And they're on their detectives. The man was in the street.
And the street is like 103rd Street?
No, not the street. Like a parking lot. Like you pulling up and trying to go there and he was in the street.
Even worse. He's right. He's more like up here. He'd have to have Superman vision to be able to look through this whole building and see that that was how it happened. Now, am I saying that he's the one? Because let's just think about it. All right, they built this.